Okay, we're here to work with Mars and Tippy, and Mars is a very excited dog who likes to jump. I have his guardian. I've set this up ahead of time. She's gonna approach us. Go ahead and let go of the collar. Just hold the leash only. Hey, Mars. Mars. All right, stop right there. I'm gonna have you step on the leash about 3 feet away from where it attaches to his head, and just go ahead. Yep. We just got to do. There you go. Let's try that again.
Sorry.
That's all right. We want to get to this pretty quickly though, because we want to use that energy. So there we go. All right, let's step on it with both feet. All right. So what I'm doing, Mars, and what I'm doing is I'm just staying and I'm gonna have you ignore him completely. There we go. I'm having Mars. I'm stepping. We've positioned this so that Mars is and stay right there. Mars. In the future, when you do it, stand with your feet wider apart with the single line. Right now, this is the first time you do it. What we want to do is I want to be just outside of his reach. I'm not telling him what to do. I'm waiting for him to SIT, and I'm waiting for his energy level to lower down. As soon as it does, then he'll become interesting to me, or that's the message I'm trying to send him, and I'll start petting. Now he sat, but his energy wasn't completely as relaxed as I'd like. So when I start reaching, you see he starts getting excited. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even making contact with him. And as soon as he gets up or shows any excitement, I turn away. Most people confuse excited for happy when it comes to dogs. Excited is an unbalanced state of mind. And we make the most mistakes when we're in an unbalanced state of mind. The nice thing about this is I'm not telling him what to do. He's figuring this out on his own. Now, dogs learn through repetition, consistency, and good timing. It's going to take a lot of repetition. So what I'd recommend you guys do when you have anybody coming home, call or text the person ahead of time so you're ready for this. I came in, I set this up, and I walked out to try to recreate this. This is probably a little bit more relaxed than he normally would be. Now we have another dog, Tippy, who practices what we call redirected aggression. So when they're both excited, they're not aggressive towards humans, but Tippy will take a bite out of him out of the excitement. So we have Tippy outside right now. If you have 2 dogs, just practice 1 dog at a time. But you notice the energy here is a lot more calm than jumping up and spazzing out any what was before. Normally, I'm guessing it takes Mars a while longer to normally achieve this calmness. Now, again, the great thing about this, I'm not micromanaging Mars and telling Mars what to do. If we do that, then we always have to be there to offer the dog guidance. What we're doing here is we're helping the dog figure it out on his own. Let's go back here, everybody, and just stay there. Come here, buddy. There we go. So when you're doing this, you might want, if he does that circle thing, you might want to be a little bit closer. It's fine for now, but just to prevent him from going around. Now, usually, he was outside, so he's excited for me and the humans. Usually when the dogs are inside and someone comes in from outside the house, that's the person the dog's gonna be focused on their energy on. You only want to do this when the dog is excited. If the dog is not excited, don't do this. I see people do, well, I did it, but the dog didn't cooperate. He didn't try to spaz it. Well, that's what we want, is the dog not to spaz out. Now, of course, when we meet dogs, most people come in and they're like, and Mars, oh, what a cute dog! And this is what you get. You can train your dog to not do that. So the first when I start approaching, I wait for his energy to calm down. I'm not looking at him. I'm turning sideways intentionally. And then I'm waiting. As soon as his energy dissipates, I would like a sit too, but the energy is the most important thing we're looking for. And so as soon as his energy is relaxed, then I turn to face him, and I have my hands under his chin. I'm going slow, and like when we first started this, you probably won't even be able to make contact the first couple times. Eventually, come here, buddy. I don't want to, the stuff I'm doing here, I'm trying to get him in a sitting position just so I can demonstrate. Normally you wouldn't do this. So I want to reach underneath, and I'm petting him. Now, after a while, I'm going to reach a little bit faster. Eventually, I'm going to go, oh, what a good dog. Oh, what a good dog. Oh, what a good dog. And you see the energy is going up. This is something you're going to do over the course of several practices. But eventually, Mars, somebody's going to come in. Mars, let's try to demonstrate this. Mars, come here. I do have great treats. Let's use one of those as a motivator. Oh, yes, sit. And eventually you'll be able to go, oh, what a great dog! the dog will stay seated. So we're training our dog to ignore what the person does, and the only way that you're going to get petted is by keeping the floor on the floor, or by keeping yourself relaxed. So again, he learns this lesson through a lot of repetition, but eventually eventually he will learn, and then the dogs will come and sit right here at the door as your guests come in, and your people will say, "Oh my God, your dogs are so well behaved. They used to be crazy. What happened?" You're like, "Of course, we hired doggone problems." But what we're doing is we're just, again, teaching the dog and putting the dog in a position to learn for itself, not to jump up. All right, this is how we can use, how we can teach a dog to stop jumping up and being overexcited when people arrive at our house or other times the dog gets excited.